Free State Stars have already booked their place in the final of the Nedbank Cup. We're about to find out who will join them in Cape Town on May the 19th. Mamelodi Sundowns, the visitors. Maritzburg United, the hosts this afternoon at the Harry Gwala Stadium. Welcome everyone to our live coverage. Lovely weather here in the KwaZulu-Natal Midlands. It's a steaming hot day. Good crowd as well. We expect a full house. It's still some way from being at full capacity. Now Vilakazi, little ball through, looking for Serino. He's still in search of his first goal in South African football. Could it come now? It does. A slip by 40, and Serino scores with just 70 seconds gone in the game. And finally, he makes the breakthrough.
Set up once again by Utau.
It's another assist as Percy Tau, but that's really got to go down as a very poor piece of goalkeeping. That is a horror setback for the home side, and he had it covered there. It hit the back of his hand and into the back of the net. Vilakazi, they're gliding. Tau tries to turn, get the shot in. It'll be a corner.
In interest of getting into the area, should I say, maybe Maritzburg United managed this decision well, but suddenly a burst of pace to the area, and there's a possibility of a goal immediately.
Great pass to Zwane, and he's looking for Vilakazi, and Vilakazi, great save, and the follow-up is wide. Great build-up from Mamelodi Sundowns, so simple and yet effective, and Richard Ofori makes up to a little extent for that earlier error with an excellent stop.
Defense splitting pass to find Vilakazi. There's a bit of time available for him.
Ball to Makaringe. The 1-2 still working out. Some lovely skills and an equalizer from Maboe. Makaringe and Maboe combining, and suddenly the defense is breached. Maritzburg are right back in it.
The skill.
He sold a dummy to Percy Tau, which Percy Tau would have been very proud of had he pulled that off. And then wide a goal, it takes a little deflection of Arendse on the way through as well.
Rather give him a chance, then decide, and then if he doesn't make what you think was a fair decision, then you can attack him.
It's too late. There's Vilakazi. Oh, on the net, on the roof of the net. That would have been an absolutely outstanding goal. Every intention here, Vilakazi, of curling it into the back. Ball into Serino. Serino with a shot. Ofori with the save.
Execute without even looking, which sometimes can be very deceiving for a goalkeeper. But excellent reaction. Just in time.
And both teams concede in the semi-finals inside the opening 2 minutes. Now Maboe with another tough tackle. How serious is this? And what is Victor Kilwani going to do here? Manyisa battling away here. Shandu got away. Red card for Serino. Serino sent off for that challenge on Maboe. Now this is that earlier challenge, Serino and Shandu. This is where he got the first yellow. Unnecessary from Serino. First booking. And then the second one, studs up on Maboe. There can be no doubt about that either. That sometimes is even a straight red. Globo. Good turn from Kunene. Charge for Maritzburg. Kunene has come on and scored. Could that be the winner with 5 minutes to go? And now Maritzburg tantalizingly close to a big day in the sun on May the 19th. Time for Maboe. Square pass to Shandu. Mokate. Chance here to make it 3. Makaringe scores. Maritzburg are going to the final. Sundowns down to 10. And how well they set this up here. And Makaringe, he deserves this goal. He has been outstanding in today's encounter.
But that's the Mamelodi Sundowns way. Lose or win, they'll sing to their players.
Well, they've gone across to thank their fans for coming to support them. But it's Maritzburg who are going to be smiling brightest here. It's a city that will celebrate fervently tonight because they're in the Nedbank Cup final. They've beaten Mamelodi Sundowns. They will play Free State Stars.
I mean, an outstanding game. Just individually, he rose above so much as far as the 90 minutes is concerned. Well, I mean, it's history all round. Already in the league, they've reached the record number of points, have Maritzburg United, and now they find themselves in a cup final in Cape Town. You've got to react to that. Fadlu David.
Yeah, look, we shouldn't get too flattered about the scoreline. The main thing is we're through to the final for the first time in the club's history. I'm so proud of the players, you know, the amount of effort they put in, not only today, but from the beginning of the season, from the first day in pre-season, how they've responded. You know, I hope they can start believing how good they really are. I've been telling him since the first game of the season, in pre-season, start believing how good you really are. Tactically, really following the instruction to the T, and that is what it's about. On the other hand, you've got to give Sundowns credit. In the first half, they really closed us up. Okay, conceding in the first 2 minutes of the game was disappointing, but you know, that is where I want to commend my players. You can so easily drop your heads and you know, take it in a bad way, but we reacted positively, and for the rest of the half we really showed, although we couldn't really unlock them, and that is not due to us but more due to Pizzo and his analysing of how we want to the spaces we want to use, and you've got to give them credit for that.
Just getting into the half-time break, though, you were able to get your game together again. The players are starting to find themselves. How important was that to make your half-time speech to them that much easier?
Yeah, of course, it's really the first time where, you know, where the team really analysed us to the T to really stop the spaces that we want to use, and you know, that's credit to them. We had to tweak things a little bit in half-time. That's the first point. But the next point, we have to be realistic. We play Sundowns on Wednesday, and the red card gave us the advantage, and we took advantage to get the goal.
And then just Kunene coming in off the bench, you were starting to read the game. You could tell where it needed to be plugged, and there he was, a super sub getting a goal.
Kunene has been unbelievable since the beginning. Yes, in the first 6 months it was understanding, because a lot of concepts, it's a lot of understanding of our system, our movements, the positioning. Our players, of course, have been through it since last season, the 9 games where they understood the principles, and now Kunene is really coming through, and I told him in the week, it's unbelievable how he's been contributing in this last month or so. He's really beginning to understand, and the goal is really a clear indication that he's there.
All right, we'll do all over again come Wednesday again, Fadlu. But congratulations. It's been a historical occasion for you, for the club, for the fans here.
Yes, thank you. I'm happy for the fans, really. Thank you for their support to come out like they did. Let's hope we can do the same on Wednesday evening and fill the stadium.
I think we scored early, of course, and we had a chance to score the second goal in front of the balls. Villa scuffed the ball there in front of goals. We should have, even Percy didn't finish well in the first half, and could have killed the game there, but he did not, you know. I think the equalizer was a brilliant goal. We didn't overload the throw in here, and it went to the other side, but the interpass was very good. We're just second late. What a brilliant goal, no doubt about that. Yeah, and then Mekua is on a yellow card, and he kicks Anela off the pitch. We lose Anela, he kicks him off the ball. Mekua receives the top. Gaston Serino is on a yellow card. Of course, I'm not saying he must not get the second bookable yellow, but he's shown a yellow card. That's where it is. He didn't manage the game very well, you know. And the next thing now, we're about to lose Tapelo also from the kicking on the other side, you know. But that's where the whole game is. But we tried to equalize. We never set back, and we tried to probe in to go in, and they set back, and obviously, well, they have to protect the results. That's where the goal, that's how we lost the game. We controlled the game in the first half.
And just talking about that, I mean, going into the halftime break, Serino, together with guys like Makarenga from the opposition, were one of the key standout players. Having to lose him like that and the influence that he had, how did that make you and the bench now start to strategize?
Yeah, but what are we going to do? Do we sit back or we go, we attack? We put Keletso to go attack. We don't sit back. It's not in our culture. We try and press the ball. And we stole one ball there from Tembazwane. I think if we could have seen Percy on the edge of the box, we could have equalized. But I'm happy we didn't go to extra time because we need the legs for the game on Wednesday.